Welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of the Heart of Bastrop Talk Show. I'm TJ Johnson-Finn.
And I'm Connie Schrader, Mayor of the City of Bastrop. Well, TJ, we're on Episode 4. It's hard to believe.
No, I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, it does. And we've got two really special guests. Our first guest is from Rising Phoenix, where I am excited to learn all about kayaking and how you can enjoy the Colorado River.
Absolutely. I am as well. I'm a little timid for kayaking, but hey, I think I'm going to learn. And then our second guest is Amberly Palmer with Classic Bank, and she's going to tell us about not only CASA, which she's very involved in, and I believe on the board of CASA, but then also the new Lions Club that popped up during the pandemic here in Bastrop.
Amberly's like so many of our citizens, they're not involved in just one thing, so it's great that she has an employer of Classic Bank that lets her be involved in so many great nonprofits in Bastrop County.
Absolutely, and I know you guys are anxious to see what's going on today, so let's get to it. So we're here today with Jami Smith-Hanchy, and you are with
Rising Phoenix Adventures, Tours and Events.
That's exciting. So you can tell us all about how, if people are coming in from out of town or local people, you have some things that you rent for them to paddle down the river?
So we have a couple of legs of the river, a 6-mile El Camino Real paddle trail, 14-mile, and an overnight camp out on to Smithville, Plum, LaGrange. Our day trips are about 2.5 hours, just a leisure paddle down the river. It's kayaks, canoes, paddle boards, and we even teach you a little race training if you would like.
Wow.
Talk to us about
training.
race training. What did you call them? Skis?
Surf skis. So
Surf
that
skis.
is a novice roll mold plastic boat, light enough to race, competitive enough to race, but just the same material as a kayak, so durable enough for the river. They've been really popular. Our fleet is an epic fleet, and we watch people get into a V5, build their sea legs and on into longer, sleeker boats, and then before long they're marathon training.
Wow.
So
That's exciting. How long is a marathon?
So we have several races here in Bastrop County. The Canoe Classic is a little 18-mile sprint. We have a 63-mile Colorado River 100, and then a Winter 100 that goes from Austin to Bastrop. So we have highlighted a lot of the longer races, but they're nothing compared to the Texas Winter 100 the Texas Water Safari that everyone is training for right now. That's 270-mile race.
I was just catching TJ's face when you said a little 18-mile sprint.
I know, it was like, no sprint there for sure. But did you say 270
70 miles from San Marcos to the coast.
Can you imagine having the strength for 200? No.
It's a lot of fun and a great community.
If people want to be competitive, you have an option for them, or if they just want to relax and have a good time. Now, you mentioned to me not only just like a family reunion, but if you needed to do some team building.
That's right. We specialize in and have for many years a scavenger hunt for corporate. We kind of get the odd people in the office together and let them get to know each other, and then at the end they find their similarities, and then we do a lot of overnight camping with corporate groups as well. So we do birthday parties, bachelor parties, any reason you want to get on the river and get your friends together, we'll take care of all the details.
I love that. So, but you guys, you said you do tours, but what if somebody individually just wants to go on their own? Are they able to rent from you and do that as well?
So then what we call that is a self-guided trip, and we provide them a map like this of the river. We tell them how to navigate the river left to right, what your hazards might be if there was any. We have a very slow-moving, novice-style river. Not many rapids. We call a few little fast water riffles that make it fun to enjoy. They call from a landmark, and we're at their destination to pick them up when they arrive.
Wow, that sounds like so. You know, I've never rafted the river since I've been here. I've never kayaked or canoed the river. And I live in Tahitian Village. So it's not like I don't live right on the Colorado.
You
and
need
it's
to
beautiful.
get set up with Jami. I bet
Yes,
she'll
I
take
do.
care of
You
that.
need to
We
take us on
can
a wreck.
fix
Yes.
that problem. We will surely fix that problem.
Fun. That sounds
So,
amazing.
Jami, I know, and we'll get your phone number and your website, but if they're looking for you in person, you have a great landmark next to you. Where are you guys located?
We're located across from the convention center at 1409 Chestnut. We shuttle out of that location. You can park your vehicle there, have a safe, nice location to park, shower, freshen up when you get off the river and on to dinner, or museums and other special places that we have in Bastrop County.
Nice. I love it. That just sounds like so much fun. And so what's your website? Where can we go to your website to take a look at?
RisingPhoenixAdventures.com has a online registration. You can fill out an event request and someone will get back with you with all your details. So we'll make sure you get the right boat for your fitting, pricing, and all of that is individually based.
That's wonderful. And what is your phone number if they want to reach you by phone?
512-677-2305.
Wonderful. And you've been doing this a long time, right? So tell us a
We
little bit
have.
about how long you've been.
So I was involved in, I sat on the board building the paddle trails back in the early years, about 23 years ago now. And it was a long process with Texas Parks and Wildlife and LCRA,
Sure.
but what a blessing it has been to see how it has improved our quality of vacationing here in Bastrop County.
Wonderful.
And when did you buy Rising Phoenix? Tell us about that.
After the fire, I was asked to purchase Rising Phoenix, and Rising Phoenix is coming anew from the ashes. It didn't really have a meaning until the fires came, and when I purchased it, I thought it was an odd name, but I stuck with it because of the disasters that we had overcome, and like many other disasters we've had to overcome, our fires and our floods. It's just built our community in such a way that it's been a pleasure to watch it grow.
It's certainly part of the quality of life that we have here in Bastrop County. And so whether you're getting out on your own, like TJ was saying, and doing a self-guided tour, or you want to do something with your family, or you want to get together with your workmates, what a great way to have a quality of life, be able to improve relationships for your business going forward,
And be outdoors.
and be outdoors and enjoying Bastrop County.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
coming
me.
out and talking to us. I really do appreciate it, and I'm excited because now I want to go paddling.
Well, we'll fix you right up.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us, Jami.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hey
Sarie.
Sarie.
Hey, Sarie.
Hey Sarie.
Hey, Sarie. Hey, Sarie. Hey, Sarie. Hey,
Hey
Sarie.
Sarie.
Hey, Sarie. Hey, Sarie.
Hey Sarie.
Hi Donna, so you just found out that Bastrop got designated as one of their local music spots, and you were wondering if we even have a local music shop, and the answer is yeah, it's Blake's Music Shop, and it is a kicking place to start picking some guitar and other instruments. So come on, let's go check it out and see what they have. Well, there is all kinds of really cool stuff in here. Okay, so Gary and Barb, thank you so much for having me in the store today. Please tell me a little bit about it. So, like, what interested you? I know you just recently purchased this. And so what about Bastrop, the spot? What are you keeping the same? What are you changing? Do tell, give me the deets.
Well, there's been a music store here for this location for about 10 years. We decided we wanted to buy it. We were just moving into town. The previous owner wanted to retire. We worked up a deal. It actually came as kind of a shock because we were just moving into town looking to settle down, and
Right.
turned out to be a good opportunity because we want to keep a music store here in Bastrop.
Yes. Yeah. I love that. Thank you. Because we need a music store, especially being a designated music city now or town.
Exactly.
So, I mean, yeah, that's a must. So fate kind of unraveled right before your fingertips,
much.
basically.
Pretty much.
Very cool.
It all came together pretty quick. Honestly, we didn't even know we were going to buy. Like I said, we were in town to meet the realtor for our house, and I wound up seeing this place open finally. It usually wasn't open a lot, and so we made a deal, and that's kind of how it came. It just happened really quick. And I barely got in, and then I found out, we already had our music-friendly community designation. So I was invited to sit on the committee for that.
Yes.
And there's a lot of stuff, coming down the pike. There's so many opportunities. There's so many talented musicians and recording engineers and producers. This is the place to be. I mean, this is let's call it east of weird, but it's the place to be. This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so many people in Bastrop are really kind of coming together as a community and really reaching out to other venues and things like that. And so I know even you are kind of working with Neighbors, which is right next door, and several other places around the community to promote local musicians, local artists, open mics, and things that you're really trying to showcase in Plateau Bastrop's talent, right?
Bastrop's talent, and there's so many people, and we're getting a lot of talent coming from Austin because of the opportunities here. We have a lot of outdoor venues.
Right.
We didn't have some of the social distancing issues with COVID.
Right.
And some of these have not stopped all winter long. There's a lot of venues that are not necessarily in the downtown area that are really nice, and
Yes.
and
Like community gardens
community gardens and
over in Elgin they've got a huge that it's like a indoor outdoor stage. They do cinematography there, all
Yes.
kinds of stuff, right?
Exactly.
What is that place? Spiderweb? Is it something
I think you're right.
something like that? Yeah.
Yes.
Spiderweb Studios. Pretty
Spider
cool
Studio,
place.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got two complete sound stages for
Something along those lines.
for
Sorry, we'll definitely look that up and do a shout out to that studio and get their name right this time.
I think it's Spiderwood or something like that.
Okay.
But two complete sound stages for music and for TV and film. But there's so many music venues around. Like I said, from Elgin to Copeland to Smithville. I mean, there's Fat Cats. There's all these other places we could mention, and there's places that are coming back online that maybe haven't been used as a music venue for years, but the potential is there.
Yes.
And we're going to try to promote local music. I mean, we don't mind other people coming in. We want people to bring in their tourist dollars, but we want to promote local music because there's a ton of talent here.
There is, yeah. Oh, Back Nine does that too. And
Nine.
then the Scream Hollow, I know they do bands all the time.
Hollow.
Sherwood Forest Fair is doing some bands and featuring a lot of local artists. I think a lot of those venues really do focus on Bastrop talent, and I think that's just so neat. Everybody does need to kind of reach around and showcase one another, right? And that's what makes Bastrop such a wonderful community all around. And music is a community thing, and especially in Bastrop, and I love that.
Well, especially Bastrop County, we're all on the same team. That's what I want everybody
Yes.
to know. Whether it's Bastrop or Elgin or Smithville or,
Oh, right.
or what have you.
Well, Bastrop County.
Yes, exactly. We
Yeah.
want to promote, Bastrop County. Now, Adina, who is real big with Bastrop County, obviously with Visit Bastrop or Visit Bastrop County. She is constantly bringing people through here and showing off, downtown. She's just such an advocate. She's such a fan, and I'm very appreciative of that. I've actually gotten several good customers off of that. People coming back.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's such a good team around here from Chamber of Commerce, our friends Becky, and from local mayor, city council. Everyone just keeps sending people here. This is the place to be, and
That's great.
I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna try to start playing again. We'll see.
Yes, I love that.
Open mics and Winter may wind up helping me run a couple open mics because I
Fun.
can't run them all.
Winter's my daughter, and she is a local singer-songwriter as well, just in case y'all don't know. And her and Gary, I've already kind of become friends, and you
Yeah.
went out and helped her at Copeland when she performed there. So I think that was really awesome of you too, by the way. So okay, I know that you take in, so if I have a guitar and I want to trade it or my bridge is broken, tell me the process of that, because I know you kind of do more than just sell guitars, right?
Yeah, I do use new consignment.
Right.
Some people will bring stuff in, whether it's an amplifier. I'm limited on some of the amplifier stuff I can do just to my work area is not large. But they'll bring
Right.
a guitar in. I just got one today, sitting right there by your feet.
Okay.
And I've just got to do a little work on it, and this customer wants to sell it.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
just going to condition it, best we can, and we're going to help these people sell stuff. And it offers a greater variety of instruments. Not
Well, and
everyone-
budget too.
Exactly. Not everyone wants, $3,000 or $4,000 guitars. Some
Right.
people, they're entry level, and we're going to get them into something that's appropriate for their budget and appropriate for their playing ability too.
Right, right.
And so yes, I do take in consignment and used stuff, and sometimes people just bring me stuff. I've got a lot of repairs over there just for repairs.
Right.
This is the place people come because people a lot of times just do not want to go into Austin, and
I don't want to
all
go into
about-
Austin.
exactly.
I
I'm all
can't do
about
the
staying right
bridges.
here.
I hate driving. I'm a nervous wreck around all that traffic. I literally, I can't. I don't want to do it. When I lived kind of closer to Austin, driving into Bastrop was nothing. It was like, oh man, I can do this all day long. It's easy. And then I moved to Bastrop, and going that way though, it's just, I can't. It's like a fish swimming upstream. It's like, oh no. So I would much rather stay local and support local anyway.
Exactly.
As opposed to go up there into like the rat race.
And I do have a lot of customers who tell me exactly that. It's like, I want to support local. I'm
Yeah.
not going into Austin.
Right.
I think we all know that most anyone can get things on the internet cheaper than you can local. But
Right.
you need to support local because we're gonna be here long term.
Well, you get the customer service, and I mean, ultimately, okay. So first of all, my thing is I would rather support, like, put meals on people's table. People, their families, their kids, their grandkids, so on and so forth, as opposed to like making some corporate person another, let them have another boat that they can park inside of their boat. No. I'm good on all that. I would much rather support people instead of corporations. And that being said too, so admittedly, I'm so sorry, oh my gosh. Before Blake's was open, actually, it was like, I must have been the transition from Larryland to y'all. I don't know if there was like something or, anyway. I ordered a violin.
Okay.
And my daughter, it was for Christmas, and my daughter can't even play it. She can't even play it. It
Yeah.
doesn't have any sound. So I'm gonna end up bringing it in here anyway.
Yeah.
It's not gonna save me any money because I paid for it, and now I'm gonna have to pay for it to get fixed.
Sure.
I should have just come in here and gotten a real violin, and it would have been perfect. She'd been playing for the last 4 months. So I mean, I don't know that it's worth it anyway. Half the time, you order something online, and it never works out.
Well, I do repair, violins and stuff, and people bring it in, and I show them how to get the most out of it because sometimes
Yes.
they simply don't know.
Right.
And I'm a big believer in educated customer is by far the best customer. They're so grateful with it now that they know what they didn't know, and I'm just going to educate them about it, and that helps. It helps them play. And
Yeah.
they want to play, and I want them to play. It's all about making music.
Right. Yes.
not?
I love it. Music is what makes the world go round.
There you go.
So you want to maybe just kind of show me around a little bit? Because it's so much more than just guitars and violins. You have more than just strings. You have amps. You have mics. You have everything. So maybe I can just take a little gander?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. You gotta show me. You do lessons here or what?
I'm going to show you. The director over here didn't ask for help. I learned a long time ago and said, don't be asking. Okay.
It's a beautiful guitar, and I'm just putting it to shame right now.
All right, so let's just make you an easy chord, okay? I'm
Okay.
going to put this finger here,
Okay,
okay? This finger on that string, and this finger on that string,
like that?
right there.
Okay.
Yeah, strum the strings. There's a D chord.
Oh. Wow. Is there hope in these fingers after all, Blake?
Yes, there's hope, yes.
Mr. Blake? What do you like to go by?
Gary.
Just Gary, okay.
Yeah. Well, you can call me anything you want. Don't call me late for dinner, don't call me Colette. How about that?
How about Shirley?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, that's an Leslie Nielsen, I know.
Whether you're a lifelong resident to Bastrop, new, thinking about exploring it, or just plain curious, be sure to submit your questions to theheartofbastrop.com or heartofbastrop@gmail. You can either write in or send in a video like this to be featured on our show, perhaps. Either way, I really look forward to hearing from you and can't wait to explore Bastrop County with you. Just make sure that you address your questions to Hey Sarie, that's me.
Hi everyone, my name is Heather Ott and I am the General Manager of the Elgin Courier and the Bastrop County Insider, and here is your weekly beat. In case you missed it, in last week's issue, the school board established an armed security program. The Elgin City Council ended its mask ordinance, and Elgin has a new police chief. In next week's issue, you can find out all about how the Pines and Prairie Lands Trust Film Festival went, and then you can also find out about a new store that opened up in our area. Here at the Elgin Courier, I put out a special section every month, and I actually put out a special every 2 weeks called our community calendar. If you want a successful event, call me at 512-285-3333 or email me at ads@elgincourier.com.
So we're here with Amberly Palmer with Classic Bank. And Amberly, you're tell us a little bit about what you do at Classic Bank, and then we want to know about all the amazing things that you're involved in the community.
Okay. I've been with Classic Bank for about 8 years now. I'm the branch manager for the location here in Bastrop. And I wear many hats.
Yes, you do.
So if, the toilet breaks, I fix it. I was putting chairs together today, and so pretty much anything that goes on in my branch, I'm taking care of it or overseeing it, or just making sure that it all runs smoothly.
Well, you also wear many hats in the community. I know that you're involved with CASA and Lions and probably other things I'm not aware of.
Yeah, so CASA, I've been on the board of CASA, the CASA board president, now for about 4 years.
And you know that is a near and dear to my heart organization. TJ, I don't know if you know that I too was on the board and had to resign when I ran for mayor, but a lot of people don't know that CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates, and they are the adults that unfortunately some of the kids that end up in the system don't have an adult looking out for us.
That's right.
Thank you for serving as president. You want to talk a little bit about CASA?
Yeah, I'd love to. So we have several advocates, and I don't know if y'all know that TJ is one of our advocates. But yeah, we do. We have advocates that are with the children. They meet with them. They talk with them. They color, do all kinds of things with them. And then when it comes time to go to court, it's the advocates that go to court for the children and really kind of tell the courts what is in the best interest of the child. And so kind of a neat story is that we actually have a couple of children where our CASA advocates have stayed with those children for 10 years. And so those children, when they actually aged out, even those CASA volunteers have even been with them after that. And it's a special bond.
It really is.
It's a very unique bond that's built between the child and the advocate.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and it's a great organization. We've actually got raffle tickets that we're selling. Yay. And if you want to buy a raffle ticket, you can contact me. But we are
And
selling.
what are we raffling?
We are raffling off a 2021 Cub Club golf cart.
Fun.
And golf carts are the thing.
Yes.
And we know that in Smithville, I think they have become the self-appointed golf cart capital of
They really
Texas.
have. So Mayor,
they take
we're
their
just
golf
letting
carts.
you know we want to be that here in Bastrop too, because
Absolutely.
I love my golf cart. I would drive it to Walmart with my little groceries if I could.
We actually have a golf cart club here in Bastrop as well. So, but yeah, so this one's got a lift on it, and it's a pretty kind of blue color, brand new color that's just come out. And so along with that, we've also got a Traeger grill, a weekend in Rockport, some
Nice.
jewelry, some designer purse, deer
Ooh,
feeder for the
ladies.
guys. Like there's a lot of things. It's a really good raffle. The tickets are going to be 1 for $20, 3 for $50, or 6 for $100.
And
Wow,
how,
that's
if
great.
somebody wants to buy raffle tickets, what's the best way to do that?
You can contact Christy Glasper at the CASA office here in Bastrop, or you can contact me at Classic Bank here in Bastrop, or you can call my cell phone if you like, 512-788-7594.
That tells you the kind of servant heart that Amberly has.
Absolutely,
That
to
she's
give
given
out her
her
cell phone.
personal cell phone
Absolutely,
number.
that's wonderful.
And you're also involved in Lions Club, and that's a new club. Talk to us about Lions.
Okay, before we go to Lions,
Oh, sorry.
I have one more CASA event coming up. So in October the 16th at the Back 9 Bar, we are having a music festival. And so we have Mike and the Moon Pies. One other band, we don't have them booked yet, so I can't tell you who they are. And then the Gypsy Drifters, Dylan Gamble, Brianna Adams, the Watts Brothers Band. We're gonna have vendors where you can come out and shop. We're also doing a cornhole tournament.
Fun. That sounds
yes.
like
And
a lot
that's
of
such a
fun.
fantastic time of year, the
Oh,
middle of
yeah.
October.
So don't forget about us in October.
Great.
Absolutely. You know, the weather here, I tell you, if you can get through those summer months, it's the most beautiful place to live for a month in October.
Yeah.
That's great. So the mayor was asking about the Lions Club, and I think you said that was something that you guys just started last year during COVID.
Yeah, we did.
So, yeah.
So, July, we started the Bastrop Noon Lions Club. So we meet on Thursdays at the Schulman Movie Theater. So we park in the back and go in the back door and sit in there, and we have lunch, and we have special guests that come and talk to us every week. And so come join us. It's fun. We're a humanitarian group, and we like doing things for the community. We currently have adopted 2 roads in the county and 1 road in the city.
Nice.
For picking up trash. We've helped a young lady who had brain cancer and has lost the vision in her eyes, so we went in and completely removed all of the carpet and the countertops because she was hitting on the countertops, so we replaced all of that for her. So it's a neat group. We've got about 22 members now, and always looking for more.
That's
And Lions, I have a student that I'm mentoring, and you guys have a kids club, right? So,
We don't have one in Bastrop. I don't think there's one in Smithville either, but that's called the Leo's Club. Yeah.
she's at Cedar Creek High School. She thinks she's involved in Leo's. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I just know
not
that-
through our group.
That the
anyway.
Lions Club is a national organization and generally focused on vision. Isn't that part of their?
The Lions Club focuses on vision, diabetes. It also focuses on child cancer, and there was one other one. But yes, we did do a vision screening recently where we did refer 5 children to the ophthalmologist.
Wow.
All touch your heart, such meaningful causes. What a
Absolutely,
great
absolutely.
organization.
You said that about the vision. I remembered as a kid who would bring our old glasses to school and drop it in the. But do you remember that? Yeah,
Yes.
the box where you drop your
I
glasses.
think you
in?
guys still collect.
In fact, yes.
Do you?
In fact, we do. Yes. If
Well, I
you
have a
want
whole
to drop your
box for
glasses
you.
off, you can drop them off at the Schulman Movie Theater, or you can drop them off in the lobby of Classic Bank.
That's nice. I have a whole box of glasses that I collect that people leave at the hotel. I mean, it's a big old box. And you would not believe all the people that never come back for their glasses.
Maybe I
So-
should bring you a Lions box to
That's
leave here.
exactly what I can fill that up, let me tell you.
And
Thank God-
when it gets full, you call me and I'll come empty it.
Well, thank God they leave the readers too, because all the time I end up like, Misty, I left my glasses. Can I have readers out of the box? But that's wonderful. That's wonderful. We'll do that. We'll save those for you. And whatever you would like us to do with them, we'll definitely do that. But it sounds like you have so much stuff going on. That's so great. I know that you were just a vendor at the wedding show. So we had the second annual bridal extravaganza.
That was fun.
It was fun. We had a really, really good time with that. And we just have so many amazing people in this community, and you're definitely one of them.
Oh, thank you.
And we really appreciate you coming out and talking to us and tell us about all the fun things at CASA. So if they want to be in the Lions Club, can they call you too?
Just show
directly?
up.
Just show up.
Yeah.
Okay, just show up.
Thursdays at noon at Shulman Movie Theater.
Wonderful.
Just
And we
come
know
on.
who's over there, Stephanie Lewis.
That's right.
She's another amazing member of our
And Steph's
community.
involved in the club.
She is.
Oh, she
Yes.
is?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes,
great.
very
Our
involved.
roller derby girl, Connie, do you remember?
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you so much. I
Oh,
really
thank
do
you.
appreciate
Thank
you
you.
coming out.
Emily,
and
it's
doing
so
this.
good to see you.
Thank you.
So, Bastrop County is a wonderful place because of wonderful people like you.
Oh,
Thank
got
you for being a part of the community.